Man, I'm here to kill all the noise. I'm here to deaden the noise, kill the noise. Everybody, let's rewind it. I got this. This is my new to me truck. 2 days new to me, and I think I got a pretty good deal on this truck. Got it in town. Didn't have to travel for it. It's '05. Well, it was listed as a 2006, but it was manufactured on the month of April 2005, so it's still technically a 2005 with the VIN number when you pull it up. But yeah, so it was listed online in town. I ended up getting it, and I think I got a pretty good deal. So the miles were pretty decent. The interior is pretty much, it's not shot, but it's rough. I believe it could have been like somebody who owned a business, or maybe a foreman or a ranch guy truck that he may have used every now and then, but not for too much work. It doesn't even have a ball in the bed, you know. So he didn't pull too heavy with it, I assume. All right, so anyway, you know, got the truck. It's a 05 2500 HD, 2-wheel drive, 6.0 gas burner, which is what I was looking for. Now, I've tried the 6.6s in the past, couldn't get the right years. I just didn't have any luck. I'm a basic parts changer. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know many guys that work on diesels, and I like to work on my own stuff if I can to save $1. And I just don't feel comfortable paying somebody if I can do it myself. All right, so ended up getting this truck, and I thought I got a pretty good deal, had pretty good miles on it. You know, this day and age, finding a 20-year-old truck with under 200,000 miles is almost unheard of, or if you do, they almost gonna want double digits for it. So I felt as though I done good, right? Got the truck home, got to thinking. I said I'm gonna mess with it tomorrow and see what's going on with it. I see the basic things that it need right now on the surface. I'll dig a little deeper tomorrow to see what's what. So as I was asleep, I had a dream about this truck. I said, man, that truck didn't have a trans temperature gauge on it. I've never ever seen an HD Chevrolet truck without a trans temp gauge on it, right? I mean, even the 1500 Denali's and Escalades got a temp gauge. I knew a 2500 was supposed to have one. I said, oh man, they got me. They popped the cluster on me. You know what I'm saying? So I did a little research, y'all. Come to find out from my research that I've done in a day's time, for some reason, 2005, 2006s, some of the HDs did not have a trans temp. So I already said to begin, I said, man, these wheels look a little basic. Why these got like the base model roll up window type of wheels on it? You know, they come on a 1500. These not the wheels I was expecting. I was expecting the thick steel ones that look pretty good when you put some ATs on them, you know? I said, okay, that might be a reason. So I got to thinking of everything. I said, well, it doesn't have fog lights in it. It got the basic steel looking wheels. What else? It didn't have 2 batteries. I'm like, man, did I get a clone? You know, not a clone, but you know, I mean, what did I get? They got me all the way around the board. And somebody popped the cluster on me, even though I did a Carfax on it, and the miles was showing each service the miles was adding up correctly, maybe 3,000 to 5,000 between each service. I'm like, dang, so how did they get me, man? How did somebody find a cluster that was that good to swap? So I did a little more research, y'all. Come to find out, if you look in your glove box, for those trucks that do not have a trans temp gauge, if in your glove box, if that's original glove box, if your RPO code does not have a UTZ or a UZT, something like that, I'm sorry, I can't get out the video to see, but if it doesn't have that, then your truck does not have a trans temp, and they did not cluster swap you. That is the RPO code for a trans temp gauge. If I'm not mistaken, look it up. It's UTZ or UZT, one or the other, but that's for the HD trucks. If they did not have their RPO code, you will not have a trans temp, And if you do have that RPO code, you are supposed to have a trans temp. You heard me? So kill all that noise. People always saying, oh, if it's an HD without a trans temp, somebody close to swap you, you got messed over. That's not 100% true. You heard me? Look in your glove box. If that's the original glove box, if you don't have that UZT or UTZ code and your truck doesn't have a trans temp, then you are 100% possibly on the money. You good. Don't trip. Now you can swap your own cluster. But for those who do have that code and you don't have a trans temp, I don't know what to tell you, homie. But yeah, I just wanted to kill that noise, man. And I want to put myself, you know, in a better position, because I promise you, I was upset, hot, wanted to go see them people and all that. But yeah, this is my 2500, man. Signing off.